At first, I was kind of weary when it came to the service learning project simply because I was in a speech class, so I didn't really know how it was going to go. I do have an event planning background, but it was just kind of hard when, we already have the event kind of given to us and we don't know really everyone's strengths and weaknesses. But honestly, I think that was what made the event go well, because when it came to getting in groups, we learned each other's strengths and weaknesses. And although we may not have all known each other, we kind of did become closer as a family and communicated amongst each other what we expected and what needed to get done, because honestly, it kind of felt like it was all on us. And if we didn't do our part, like our group didn't have an amount of what we were supposed to have, it kind of just felt like it would be reflected on our class. So we kind of made sure that we tried to make sure that we could pull off the event. I think that it's very important that this event happens. I know it does seem kind of like random, but honestly, it does not force you, but it helps you communicate, because you have to figure out, what are we going to do to get this amount that we need to get donated? How are we going to reach out to people? How are we going to form documents to get the word out to even try to get an event going? So the communication aspect is actually really big, and I just think it is really beneficial and helpful, especially being that we didn't all know each other. So it also is another layer of trying to get to know each other and trying to make sure that everything comes to fruition. And I think that this was a really good experience, especially in the speech class.
My biggest impression of the finished project would be the fact that everybody had what was expected of them. That goes for the dessert group, the toiletry group, and the clothing group. That's what made the project, and I just feel like without those things, there would have been nothing to give out. There would have been no project. So the fact that we had everything together as a class is what had an impression on me. But there were some things that could have been addressed, and that is the fact that we played by ear the whole time in class. Like, we didn't know if a group really had what they say they had. So I just feel like next year, at least bring something to the table each time Ms. P asks what's new. We don't have to bring it to class, but the people could at least take a picture of the progress being done to complete the project.